throwing stuff out there and hoping that maybe, just maybe, something will stick. If that feels a little too real, don't worry, you're in exactly the right place. Because see, whether you realize it or not, you're on one of two paths right now. And the one you choose, well, it determines pretty much everything. Just look at the difference here. On the left, you've got the forgettable brand. You're posting randomly, hoping something clicks, and honestly, nobody's really sure what you do. But on the right, that's the intentional brand. That's where you own the association people have with your name. It's where you build real trust, and it's where you can actually move people to make a decision. Our goal today is to get you firmly on that second path. Okay, so the whole point here is to take all that fluffy, magical thinking out of branding and turn it into something concrete, a set of actions that you can actually, do.
And that whole system really boils down to this one simple but super powerful idea. Good branding is an intentional pairing of relevant things done consistently. The key words there are intentional, relevant, and consistent. It is not a happy accident. It's a choice you make over and over and over again.
Think about it like this. Branding is all about association. Our brains are basically wired to create these little mental shortcuts. You hear Nike, you think athletic greatness. You hear Gary Vaynerchuk, you think content. Harley-Davidson, freedom. They have all worked tirelessly to pair their name with a feeling or an idea. Your job is to decide what your name gets paired with.
The outcome always dictates the reputation you need. See? This is where it starts to get really tangible.
A brand isn't just what you say you are, it's what you consistently do. So, question 3 is, what do you have to do to be known for that thing? Is it publishing weekly case studies? Is it creating daily how-to videos on TikTok? These actions are what build your reputation, one brick at a time. And this brings us to the last question. What do you have to learn in order to do those things? What skill are you missing? What piece of knowledge do you need? Boom. This question gives you your immediate first step. It tells you exactly what to do the second you're done watching this. Here are the 3 parts. First, the catalyst. That's why you even exist. Second, the core truth. That's what makes you different. And third, the proof, which is how you consistently back it all up. So let's start with your catalyst. This is your origin story. It's your why. What was the problem that was driving you crazy that you felt nobody was solving? What was the big opportunity that everyone else was just sleeping on? This is what gives your brand its soul. Next up is your core truth. This is what makes you, you. It's what makes you stand out. And listen, this isn't about being controversial just for the heck of it. It's about having a real conviction, something you believe that maybe others in your space don't, and then having the guts to say it out loud. And every single piece of content you put out should be another piece of evidence, another reason for people to trust you, and reinforce that identity you're building. Okay, so you've got your roadmap and you've got your story. But how does that actually translate into what you're going to post tomorrow morning? You have to start narrow. Seriously. When you're just starting out, trust is built by being incredible at one specific thing. If you try to be the expert on everything, you end up being seen as the expert on nothing. And this is where the 80-20 rule comes into play, and it's so perfect for this. 80% of your time, your content, your energy, that goes into your one core topic. That's what builds your authority. And the other 20%, that's for everything else. Your hobbies, your other interests. That's the stuff that makes you human, makes you relatable.
Your brand isn't what you say it is. It's the sum of what you do. It's what you prove to people over and over and over again.
So, that leaves us with just one final, really important question. You've got the blueprint now. The question is, what are you going to intentionally pair your name with starting today?